Well, good afternoon, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're doing all right out there. These guys are done with qualifying, and we are going to bust into the two heats in a fun main event here tonight. The NSRL Cup Series. 3 races to go, including this one. We got Rick Helms, Josh Wong, Todd Liston, Will Bustler, Byron McDonald, George Oliver, Chris Scales, Scott Schroeder, and Garrett Wilburn rounding out the field in this one. Who gets it done in the first heat tonight? We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Should be a good one here, as it always is with the NSRL. If you guys are looking for an open setup, maybe you like to run in those open sets, well, hey, I got the just what you need here. Rocket Racing Setups, check them out. Hope everything's all right, Christian. Hopefully you're doing okay. We're real strong. Excuse me, that got my throat there. We are real strong here today. Hopefully you're doing all right, sir. Just about to go green here. These guys are ready.
Green, green,
there
green.
It is, the green flag out in the air. Rick Helms in the 75. Showing off his breast cancer awareness scheme here. Look at him start this one side by side here. Josh Wong, Rick Helms, Todd Liston, Evan Ethel. Sorry, that's Will Bustler, not Evan Ethel. Rick pulling off to a great run here. He had some solid runs in the practice, in the qualifying. Some good times here, so we'll see if Rick's able to hold on to it up in the front. See, here's the 7 car. Garrett Wilburn coming through the field. Buddy the Elf. He's down to the low side now. Oh, the 07 behind him. Getting a little loosey-goosey. Hold on to it. Chris Scales up to the top side of Garrett Wilburn. Wilburn going to put himself into 5th place now. Let's see if Josh Wong, he's still a good distance there from Rick Helms. The 10 machine of Will Bustler trying to hold off Garrett Wilburn. Well, duck walled up to the lemonade stand. That's Garrett right there. That 7 machine coming from the back, ripping it up here into 5th, halfway through this one. Rick Helms extending his lead just a little bit out in front. Todd Liston falling back just a little bit there from Josh Wong. B3 out of here, dirt tracking out of here. Watch these guys whipping around here tonight. Kentucky. It's fun. Absolutely, Christian. There's a community here with the NSRL. These guys care for each other. Wilburn trying to close that gap. Can he keep Scales behind him in the meantime as well? Rick Helms doing the dance. Wong starting to close up a little bit here. Let's see if he can put it to the backside of Rick Helms. He's trying to do it, but he's falling a hair back. Rick really seems to have this one down here today. He'll get the 2 to go. At the line when he crosses, there it is. 2 laps remain. White flag out in the air. ButtKicker Gamer 2. Push yourself in the game field, what you've been missing. Rick Helms takes this one. I was a lap behind myself there. I do apologize. These guys bringing it in here. Rick Helms, Josh Wong, Todd Liston, Butler, Wilburn, Scales, Schroeder, Oliver. Gonna move on to the second of 2 heats here, where Kyle Westwood will find himself in the front of this one. Got Matt Clark sitting in second, Chris Tate in third, Rooster Rodden in 4th, Evan Ethel 5th, Dave Hunt in 6th, Taylor Gentry in 7th, Chuckles in 8th. We got David Saban sitting in 9th. Let's see who gets it done in this one. Kyle switching up that green NVIDIA to the pink NVIDIA here today with the green banner, meaning he is part of the playoff run here. So getting ready to stack it up and get it going here in the second of 2 heats. Here goes the pace car, gonna make his way off, and we are about to be back on it here. As the green flag flies, the 97, the 92, side by side now. Get him go. Kyle's got the 0-0 now. Chris Tate working to the inside. Can Chris Tate make his way around the 92 NVIDIA? We shall see. Solid Solid running here. Look at that. These guys are getting it done in the front. Looked like they were about to take it 4 wide for a moment. There's a 3 wide dance now. Pushing into the wall just a hair there. As that 3 wide pushes him out to the high side. Matt Clark falling back to 3rd there. Chris Tate now in the 0-0 up on the high side. Going around Kyle Westwood here. Running a little lower than Westwood here. We got a battle right behind these guys. Looks like Matt Clark battling out Kyle now. Oh! Parking to the back there. Dave Hunt now going to battle Kyle for the lead. Dave to the low side in the 53, going to get it done. Come around to the line. It's going to be 4 laps here to go. Halfway through this one now. Kyle looking back up to the top side on Dave. Can he get that run going? Make it out around. We shall see. We shall see. Guys are digging here. Tate back up to that top side, working his way around Dave now. He'll get the 2 to go at the line. Watching inside the vehicle here of Chris Tate. Steady line through the corners here. Running well. Job here today. These guys are getting it done. The white flag coming out here. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. These guys are going at it here in the butt. Coming around to the final set of turns here. The 92 gonna get it done. It looks like Dave going under the 0-0 as Tate floats a little high through the turn here. And it looks like he does take the 3rd place there. So solid couple of heats here. Westwood finishing that one off in the front. Jameson and Thus join us in 120 laps coming your way here today. Mike Jamison, like I said, Tanner Thues, these guys coming back to the grid here. We're going to start moving now. Here we go. These guys going to get a move on the show, the main event now. Let's see who takes this one here today. Like we said, only this and 2 other races remain here in the season. So these guys with that green windshield banner, they've really got to step their game up here. Got to make sure they're on it. If they want to walk away with the crown. Also, Boys and Checkers and Wreckers and ButtKicker teaming up. We're giving away a ButtKicker game or 2 to the ButtKicker off the track. The cleanest driver with 90% participation or more will walk away with a ButtKicker game or 2 from us here at Checkers and Wreckers and the guys over at ButtKicker. Immerse yourself in the game and feel what you have been missing. There goes the pace car. The 37, the 4 are going to get us started here. We are about to get racing, and here we go. Green flag is out. We are going racing now with the NSRL here at Kentucky. And it looks like the 37 of Mike Jamison in typical fashion going to pull away out to the front. Tanner Thues right behind him. You see Dave Hunt on the top side. It looks like Kyle Westwood, Evan Ethel up there as well near the back. These guys are ripping it up right now as we head on in to make this first one complete. Jamison running away with the first lap here. It's his. It's Jamison's. He takes the first. Can he take the last here? About 4 wide through the field here. Let's go back to that area. My goodness. Garrett Wilburn in that 7. He had to let it off. Whoa, hit back. Whoa, hit back. Let's go into the in-car here. Taylor Gentry. See what he's got loaded. Plenty of action ahead of Gentry right now. These guys seem to have it somewhat lined up here. It's Kyle now in the front looking down at the low side of Josh, trying to get clear there of the 27. Dave Hunt trying to follow suit there. Make his way under Josh. Can he get that done? We'll look for a stage end at lap 61. The start of lap 61 will signify stage end here today. We do have 2 stages, 1 stage to watch for, guys. Thanks for tuning in here on CWTV. The 92 looking low on the 75. Can he make the move stick? These guys are pushing side by side here through the corners. Westwood gets a little loose there. Now the 53 of Dave Hunt, 27 of Josh Wong making it right back up here. Good battling here. Let's go back to that. The 97 and the 8, Matt Clark and Todd Liston. These guys battle. This is a battle for 8. As Todd listen up to the top side, gonna take that 97. Do a little work. Looks like Kyle starting to make a move up here on Dave. Can he catch the backside of that 53 again? After his little shenanigans there, getting a little loosey. Drop the hammer. Back up here. There goes the 75. He's looking to make a move on Tanner Thues now for second. Thues also heading up to the top side of the track there. I can't imagine 10 laps into this, they're already battling tire issues, but not too sure here. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on these guys. Some of them do look to be floating through the turns here a little more than others. Jamison at the meantime in the front, just doing it, getting it done. Here goes the 75 again, looking under the 40. Tanner really able to keep up the momentum on that line he's running. We'll see if he can continue to run that line and continue to keep it there in second place for the time being. See, they are pretty wide up. Wong might take it away from Dave here. Looks like Josh is going to be able to get it done. Josh just goodbye. Just like the old AOL goodbye. These guys side by side here. Let's go back up to Chris Tate as he makes his way around both Kyle Westwood and Rick Helms now. He is on the charge for the front. Doing a great job out in the front, keeping it going, keeping it steady. Let's see if they can keep that run moving now. 37 gonna check off another lap led here. We're gonna look through the field, see if we got any other battle and heading out here. Matt Clark, Kyle Westwood, and Rick Helms battling here. Looks like Taylor Gentry, Dave Hunt on a battle here. '53 out in front of Todd Liston in the 8 now. Todd looking to the low side. Dave in the '53 out in front of these guys trying to hold on to that. Been falling just a little bit here. What's going on, Bill Cook? How you doing here today? We're coming around here at Kentucky. Lap 20 when they hit the line. Of 120 here today. Glad to have you here for the race, sir. Pushing up this top side there, the 53 running a little wide. It's going to allow Todd Liston in the 8 machine to work his way down under. Again, the 53 of Dave Hunt. Meanwhile, he's going to work on that 92 NVIDIA of Kyle Westwood. See what he's got here. Can Dave get back around? No, he's going to file back in line. Farther back there, actually. Let's go back up. Matt Clark, Rick Helms battling here. Matt Clark gonna fall back in line behind the 75 of Rick. Chris Tate still a second and a half behind the pair. Mike Jameson, Tanner Thusep in the front. Let them go here. These guys are getting it done. '75 taking another one out there ahead of Matt Clark. We'll see how long he can do it. So far today, as is always the case here with the NSRL. These guys know how to get it done. They know how to have fun at the same time. Gotta love it. What's going on, Mr. Daniel? Up to the top side now, trying to hold off that surging Matt Clark, the fireman. Let's see if the fireman can get him. He is trying to push here. Going to allow these guys back behind him to stack up here as well. That's Kyle Westwood, Dave Hunt, Taylor Gentry, Todd Liston, and Will Bustler all right there on the backside now, ready to make their move if anything was to happen. Great job again so far here today from Kentucky. How are you today, Mr. Daniel? Looks like Dave Hunt's making the go now on Westwood. Yeah, in front of these guys here. Let's see if he can make it run. And Todd Liston tries to close up between Taylor Gentry. And it looks like he's going to have to woe it down and fall back just a hair behind these guys. Right in front of Taylor, the battle happening. Taylor's view here as he gets to the low side of the 92 here at Westwood. It looks like Dave gonna work his way around Kyle. Todd is chewing at the bumper. Taylor filling up here as well. He's trying to get a run on these guys, just can't get it done. However, the 8 of Todd Liston does, as well as the 10, and that's going to put Taylor up to that top side here. And we are a quarter of the way through this one now. Taylor stuck up on that high side. Up there, we got some guys battling back behind them as well. Oh, Kyle going out to the low side here. He's gonna lose some spots. Oh, he's going into the pits. He's definitely gonna lose some spots there. Look up at Mr. Jamison now. Gonna be cycling through our first round of pit stops here. We'll see if these guys end up making a small mistake that might turn into something bigger. You start to see the tire differences, everything like that. That closing rate, you can cause something. Maybe somebody loops it off the pit lane. You never know what could happen in the string of green flag stops. We'll watch here and see if Jamison can keep it steady. It seems like this is where it bites Jamison in the rear, whether it's somebody getting into him, missing something there, whatever it may be. It just doesn't seem to work out for Mr. Jamison usually in this situation. At least not this season. My podium finish. No, I don't brag about it, but I'm not that good. It's like blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. I know you even. The 37 still out running this one. And at this point, Mike doesn't care about a stage win. He doesn't care about a top 5. He just wants a solid win here today. There's the 11 car coming around here trying to get that lap back, and that's what I'm talking about now is we're going to have some guys on different tires. Some fresher tires, some lap cars trying to get their lap back. See if that plays a factor here today. Jamison right now 2.3 seconds in front of second place Chris Tate. There goes Jamison now. Heads into the pits. Tate stays out here. Tate choosing to stay out. We'll see how long he can keep it out here in the front now. Shouldn't be far off of pitting himself either. Gonna stay out for another one. It's been 41 laps since he's come in. Since the start of this race, he's been out the entire time, I should say. See how long he can keep it out here now. Has the 00 looking good here tonight. Jamison was in the front before he hit the pits. And we're a third of the way now through this one. Let's head back to some action here on the track. There's everybody but the leader, Evan Ethel, in second here on the lead lap. Off of the lead lap, I should say. Trying to find some battling here, I think. We might see our leader, Chris Tate, heading into the pits here. We'll keep an eye out on him. See if the 00 heads in this time. My goodness. 44 laps at the line that this man has been out on the same set of tires, the same tank of gas. He's 10 seconds ahead of Evan Ethel. These guys trying a different strategy here today. Here we go, pack of racing up here with Kyle Westwood, Josh Wong, Dave Hunt. All three of these guys battling for the same spot here. Looks like a battle back here. Scott Schroeder falling back a spot. Bustler for 12 gets right around him. Kyle closing up the gap between himself and Jamison going under Dave Hunt here. Jamison on a run back out to the front. Let's see if he can hop back up to the lead here. As Chris Tate still out. 46 laps into a stint. Evan Ethel heading into the pits. These guys close to the leader right now, Chris Tate. Let's see, is he saving anything coming around here? He gets off a little, but not much here. More than you really have to. Don't think he's saving much here. He is going to bring her on down here now. For his first pit stop, it's lap 49. Evan Ethel back out on the track. Let's see where he put himself back out at. 16th place as he is now lapped down. Gonna battle Tanner Thuse for that back. So Evan Ethel back on the lead lap now in the 38 machine. 12 to go into that stage end here. Garrett Wilburn gonna try to stay out on the lead lap as Tanner Thuse right behind him. Thuse gonna get out to the low side now. Todd Lisson closing up the gap here between himself and Rooster. See if the 8 can make his way around the 9. This is a battle for 6th place now. 10 laps to go in this stage. You guys bring it in for a top off. Not sure they'll get tires just yet, but definitely get some fuel. Let's see where Chris Tate, where did he bring it back out on the track? He is in 17th now, 1 lap down, but really able to hold a long run here. See if we got any other battles going on. Bustler closing it up between himself and Josh Wong here. He goes to the low side. Can he get it done? Track here. Matt Clark trying to reel in Kyle Westwood. Not too far back. Liston and Rooster battle still going on. Taylor closing up between himself and Saban here. Keep an eye back here for that. Let's see what we got happening back here. This is a battle for 60. Scott here, he's in 12th right now. He's got a little bit between himself and this battle right here of Chris Scales, Josh Wong, and Will Bustler. Chris Scales closing the gap between himself and Josh Wong here. Battle for 10th as we close up the first stage here. It's lap 58 of 120 at the line. And Jamison starting to close the gap between himself and Thuce now. Of Mike Jamison make his way around the 4 of Tanner Thuce here for the lead. We shall see, we shall see. We got a solid run going here for the end of this as Tanner Thuce starts to push now. That Jamison has caught the backside. He is keeping out to the front. Let's see if he can hold on to it for the two. This is the last lap here on this stage. We'll hit that yellow flag for the stage break. Can Jamison take it away from Tanner? Coming into turn 4. Tanner Thuce going to get the stage here. Yellow flag in the air.
Yellow.
Solid run here by these guys. Tanner Thuce, Mike Jamison, Dave Hunt, Kyle Westwood, Matt Clark are the top 5 for the first stage. We head on into a break here. Yellow, and we'll be back to green flag racing in just a couple laps. The ButtKicker Gamer 2. Immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. We are giving away a ButtKicker to the cleanest driver with 90% participation or higher here this year with the NSRL. heads in first. He's out first. Tanner Theus there going to lead the field to the green flag here when we get him back and going. One to go, yo, one to go, it's one to go, one to go, here they go. They're about to get it back and underway here. You didn't know I was a rapper, did you? Let's see what they got as they fire this one back. We did that whole thing under a green flag stint. Can they get the second half of this one done the same way here? We shall see, we shall see. As Tanner Theus, Mike Jamison switch positions and run it off here. Green flag is back underway. We are racing here at Kentucky. Tanner Theus this time gonna get a good jump out to the front. The 37 of Jamison holding on. The 97 now, Matt Clark looking to make some moves. See if he can't make something happen here at Kentucky. See what he's got here as he slides in front of Mike Jamison now. The 9 of Rooster Rodden gonna work to the low side here. See what he's got. Look at these guys go. The 37 stacked back here to 4th place on that restart. Rooster into 2nd. Yeah, here come the Rooster. Ah, yeah. You know, the 37 now cooking under the 97 here. Matt Clark, extinguish him, fireman. Take him out here. Woo-hoo! These guys get awfully close, a little bit farther back. That was Todd Listen, Chris Scales battling it out. We got Kyle Westwood right behind them. Great run these guys are putting together here so far. And the 08 here, Chris Scales down to the side of the 97. You got Todd Liston in the 8. Look at that. Peekaboo. I see you. A little blinking action there. Scared him, I think. You saw him whoa it up there. Rooster trying to catch the leader now. Tanner Theus, can that number 9 KFC machine do something with it? 37, Black Rifle. He's back there. He's looking. He's ready to pounce. He wants this win more than anybody else in this field here today. As we cross the line, it's lap 70 of 120. And a solid run here so far. Look at these guys back a little farther. They are packed in tight. It's a group of sardines in here. There's the 07 Garrett Wilburn. Looking for those grapes. Trying to make his way down under the 10. The 11 here of George Oliver. He's working down low, trying to make it work here. Dave Hunt's battling out in 7th. He's trying to clear the 97 here of Matt Clark. Now the 00, Chris Tate. He's a lap down after the entire first stint ran up there. Couldn't get it back. Elected to come in and pit, I assume, there. We'll see if now maybe he can make it run till the end. I doubt it, but I think he got just about 50 laps out of the other run here, so yeah, it could be close. We shall see. The 4 of Tanner Theus still in the front. It looks like Josh Wong trying to make a move here on Mike Jamison. Can he get it done? Can he get out and around here? Getting it done here. Josh Wong still sticking out in front of Scales here at the moment. Westwood holding back now. He's been known to have a long run car here at Kentucky. We'll see if he can keep that up here. Rick Helms now going to the low side of Garrett Wilburn. Will Buster right out in front of him, as well as Todd Liston. I'm going to say yes, Christian. That's what you always get. You know that as well as I do here with the NSRL. To everybody else watching, this is what you're always going to get here with this league is good, clean, fun racing. You'll get an accident every now and then. It happens. It's racing, but these guys really show a level of respect that you don't see too often on a track here. Mike Jamison now to the low side of the number 9 of Rooster Rodden. Jamison in the 37 going to get it done. It looks like Kyle Westwood now. He's working under the 00. This is not for position. With that 00, he's just one caution away from being right back into this one. Kyle lets the 00 on by here. He's going to keep pushing. Let's check in on the front with Jamison and Thues. Thues 1.1 second out ahead. Dave Hunt now working on the top side. He's got Todd Liston down below. This is a battle for 8th. Dave using the momentum there. A little slingshot action up to the top side. Now, when you say a great group of guys, that I can't attest to. They're good racers. No, I'm joking. An absolute phenomenal group of guys to be around, except the owner here, the 92, Kyle Westwood. Just stay away from him. He's toxic. You don't want to talk to that guy. Really weird. Totally weird. 92 is getting it done. I thought this was one of his better tracks here, but obviously not, as we've seen a lot faster performances here this year by Kyle. He's just slacking today. He's slacking. The 37 in second place, still 1.1 second back. Will Bustler now trying to close up the gap between the battle out in front of him. Dave Hunt and Todd Liston still going at it for 8th. They keep exchanging back and forth blows here. Bustler now has closed the gap. He's working the top side now of Dave. That's what happens when you get guys battling back and forth. You're going to allow that competition behind you to close the gap and start to join in on the party. Bustler trying to look like he has the position in front of Dave. Can he just clear him now? He does. Good to go. Josh Wall right there. And now Chris Taylor is way around the right behind that top 2. Again, not for position when he comes around here as he's getting his lap back still, but a different strategy here for the 00 today at Kentucky. We'll see if it plays into his favor. It's lap 87 of 120. These guys definitely going to start charging now. every position going to start meaning just a little bit more. And we got Dave and Rick battling out the 7 of Garrett Wilburn there as well. These guys going at it here today. Working up to the top side, he's got Dave Hunt now. Rick Helms taking him up top. Can he clear Dave as they go side by side through the corner? I believe I just heard, yep, some pits going on now, so we're starting to see some of these pit stops starting here. He's sitting back a second now behind. Let's go back. Todd taking into the pits here. We go Matt Clark trying to close up between himself and Westwood here, who's working on Chris Scales as well. Such a fun one here today so far. Starting to see more green flag pits start off here. As Tanner Thu's still in the front. Doing a great job here today. Position, but still these guys going at it. Going on AC. Hopefully you have a quick recovery here. We're at 95 of 120. It's been a very clean race here today. These guys getting it done, having a load of fun here as the 9 heads into the pits. Tanner Thus does as well. Chris Scales cycles out to the front here. Kyle Westwood in second. And definitely don't think these guys are going to be able to run it out to the end. She said Kyle better win. I don't know if he's going to win this one. I don't know. This is his track, but I just don't think he's going to have it here today. He's sitting in second right now, but he's got to pit one more time, AC. Look at him go here. She's been studying the Outcast League now. Heck yeah! You gotta love that. She don't pick all willy-nilly. She's gotta have a reason behind the driver. I like it. Such a fun run here today it has been. Chris Yales, he's out 37 laps here. On tires, fuel, when he hits the line this time by. Still out there. Chris Scales gonna take it up another one. Keep running in here, maybe hoping for that late caution to help him out. Kyle heads into the pits. Tanner in sixth. He is the first one a lap down, but he is also the freshest tires on the track. Randy got her own pedals too. You got two sets of pedals now. Look at that, AC rolling in them. That's awesome. The 9 down to the low side. Rooster is floating around the 53 there. The 97 now going to make his way around. And these are guys with the fresher tires making their way around second place. Dave Hunt. Chris Dale still out there getting it done. He is throwing it down out there. See how much longer Scales in the 08 can stay out. I've tried this before. It never works for me as the guys on the fresh set of tires. They start to close here real quick. Everything starts to happen real fast here. You fall back a lot farther than you want to. Will complete lap 105 at the line, and just an absolutely phenomenal race here today so far. Todd Listen right here with Garrett Wilburn. This is a battle for 7th place. The 7th, the 8th, very fitting. Look at that, 3 wide right behind him. That's Garrett Wilbur and Matt Clark, Rooster Rodden. Those 3 were going at it there. Matt Clark on the low side of scales here. Matt Clark falling back to 10th here. Yeah, they come to stop the rooster. Ah, yeah. Jameson in 4th. He's going to try to climb. Chris Scales in the 08 still out in the front. He is slowing down. He is hoping. He's hoping. Bring your wish. Let's go into the cockpit here. Let's see. Is he saving? Are you saving? Look at him go here. These guys just putting it down. He gets below that yellow line. He can get a little bit on the loose side of things there. The 08 still gonna take off another lap here. 49 laps into his current stint now. I don't think there's a way possible he keeps this out in front of this race. We'll see. It could happen. It could happen. Chris Scales heads into the pits now. Dave Hunt now in front here. He's heading into the pits now as well, so that will cycle Tanner Thues and Mike Jamison out to the 1 and 2 here. Can Jamison get it done? He's gonna be so close. So close. It's only been a day. See, it's only been a day. Mike Jamison's coming. Mike Jamison trying to do everything he can to close that gap between himself and Tanner Thues here. That number 4. That I believe. I bet. It feels like somebody probably nailed you with a baseball bat in your mouth. It looked very painful. Watch these guys now as they cycle around here. Mike Jamison's got a 2.5 second gap between himself and Tanner Thues here. See if he is able to catch Tanner here today. As Tanner has been on an absolute tear. Doing absolutely everything that he can. Trying to get it done here. Final lap. Tanner Thues, 2.7 seconds out ahead. Tanner Thues taking turn 4. The number 4 will take a win here. And Mike Jamison, this season, he's always a bridesmaid, never a bride. And I'm not sure how the 27 comes back and gets it done here. Back into the lead lap. After that, my goodness, what a great run. Let's talk to the top 3 here today. See what they got to say about racing with Kyle Wedgwood. Let's go down to the Auralex interview loft. We'll talk to the number 27, Josh Wong here. Josh Wong, do you got a copy, sir? Hello, Josh.
Hey.
God, you're blinking out in your volume just like you are your car there.
Yeah, I've had some trouble today for sure with that connection.
So what happened, and how in the world did you come back from that there today? Because I looked up, I saw you in third, I kind of questioned, I was like, how did he do that? I apologize for not keeping, you kind of snuck up on us back here.
Yeah. I mean, so I got that contact early on, but that was definitely netcode because, like, I was nowhere near Dave, and I got turned. And so, yeah, the whole rest of the race, I was just thinking, like, you know, how can I get some spots back? So I was trying to short pit. I did it twice in both the stints, and it worked pretty well both times. So I jumped up to 11th, and then 7th, and then 3rd. So, yeah, good enough result in the end, but I've definitely lost quite a few points to Mike and Tanner in the championship.
Okay, so if you go back and watch the broadcast, I was watching you and Dave when that all happened, and on my end, you just disappear. I didn't see any contact. I didn't see anything like that. So pretty interesting, kind of how that all works out. Did Dave feel the contact? Because I did hear him say something, but I didn't hear him say like, "Whoa, what happened to you, Josh?" I just heard kind of like, "Where did you go?" Because we just all kind of lost you for a second.
Yeah, Dave didn't get anything, but I got a 2x, so I know that there was a bit of contact, and I mean, I'll have to save my replay because I made a huge save because I was completely sideways at one point.
the laws of the internet, I guess, My goodness, what a run it was for you to short pit, like you said. You make it back up. I think between you and your teammate Roy, you guys really have these strategies dialed down.
Yeah, it's kind of we've relied on it pretty heavy, to be honest, because I think I'm happy to say that Tanner and Mike are quicker than me and Roy on pace, but yeah, we always seem to be able to pull something clever out of the bag.
Hey, it don't matter if you're quicker. It matters where you finish the race. Today they got ahead of you, but man, you've had a fantastic year. You add to that with a third place. Who do you want to thank for getting it done here today?
Well, firstly, I just want to give a shout out to Rick. I know Rick and Elena going through a tough time at the moment, so I just want to say that everyone in the league gives him their full support, and yeah, I hope it all goes well for him.
Absolutely, everybody now is Helmstrong. We all stand behind our buddy Rick and his wife there. So Josh, thanks so much, and congrats on a fantastic finish.
Thank you, man.
Let's talk to second place finisher, the 37 of Mike Jameson. We'll move him up here. Mike Jameson, do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
You're always a bridesmaid, never a bride. You know what the good thing about that is? You get to wear those fun, colorful dresses. They just get to wear white.
Yeah, exactly.
A fantastic race again today. Just a little short with your teammate Tanner Thusch, but again, at the end of the day, you keep these points adding up, and you're really keeping up in that championship race here, closing the gap with, I believe, 2 races left.
Yeah. I mean, second place is second place. I know we've talked about that, like 6 times this year. But as far as points go, I mean, even if Josh and Tanner can win all they want, if I'm still finishing second, up there, they're gonna have a hard time catching me in points. So just want to stay consistent, and we'll kind of see how it plays out.
So where was it that Tanner was able to get it on you here today? Because at first, again, you start off these races and you start so strong. And I'm not saying you have a fall off, but it seems like these guys maybe just seem to adjust a little in the race, and they're able to run your line, run you down, and get something going.
Yeah, a little bit. Me and Tanner were talking in Discord. It was just when he was behind me, he was telling me, he's just like, he's got that dirty air. He just had nothing for me. And after all those pit stops came through, it was the same situation when I got behind him. I just could not close the gap. And it was just wearing your tires more. So it is what it is. A lot of that is just track position. So there's little things I can work on there, but he's definitely got it this year. Like I said, the best I can do right now is just finish second.
Hey, it's working for you right now. You're getting it done. Mike, another fantastic finish here in the 37. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done?
Just you guys for the broadcast, Kyle for putting on a good league. And my condolences to Rick and Elena. I know they're going through some stuff right now, but yeah, that's about it. We'll go get them next week.
There you go, Mike. Thanks so much on another fantastic win. Congrats. And we look forward to watching you here next week.
Thank you.
Let's go down. We'll talk to Tanner Thusch here. Tanner Thusch, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
You can always hear the smile in this guy's voice when he's in victory lane. Tanner Thusch really dominant here today at Kentucky. Run us through what was a fantastic run here for you.
Oh, man. You're my favorite person to talk to on Wednesdays. It was a great race, dude. It was nice to not do the pack racing. I like the separate, where you just focus on your own car, that kind of stuff. And today was all about clean air. I was behind Mike, and Mike was faster. The dirty air on me. So once we were getting close to those first pit stops, I kind of knew it was, if I could short pit him and get in front of him, I felt like I might be able to hold him off and just put the dirty air on him. And then that's exactly what happened. And after the halfway restart, he got stuck in traffic a little bit. So I was able to save my tires while he was having to push his tires. I was able to get away. And then luckily it just stayed green from there, man. Nice boring race out front, just the way I like them.
Hey, yeah, nothing wrong with that up front with you. But so you guys are teammates here. You guys are battling here for the championship. How much talking? You're in trouble now because you said I'm your favorite person to talk to. Guess who was watching? Guess who was watching? Whoopsie! You didn't think you had one of those today. You thought you drove a perfect race. Unfortunately, nope. You ended that one. But no, let's talk about the run here with Mike because you guys are teammates. So how much are you guys kind of helping each other through the race, if at all? Are you guys pretty quiet in that channel?
I try to be. I don't want to admit that, but yeah, I try. The first pit stop, I snuck in on him. Is usually, I'll shout it out, let him know, or we'll discuss it 10 or 20 laps before, like, hey, when are we thinking about pitting here? But I knew short pitting was my chance to beat him today, so I kept it quiet and just peeled off the pit road. And he stayed out a few more laps, got stuck in traffic, and I was able to hopscotch him. And then he attempted the same thing to me on the second run, but I was able to see him pit in the mirror and hop in with him, and then traffic kind of played out from there. But it's weird because I really enjoy racing with the guy, and I feel like he enjoys racing with me, and we get along great. But down to these last few races of the year, we're neck and neck in points. It's kind of like I don't want to share all my secrets, and I know he don't want to share all his secrets right now, but it's all good fun, man.
Absolutely. There, you can definitely tell that you guys are having a blast here on the track. Such a clean race today. How much of that really plays into fact when you've got a car that's great out in the clean air, you've got a car that's running great, like you said, out in the front. So how much does being in a league here like NSRL where you can go a whole race, no yellow flag? I don't think there was a single caution outside of the stage in there. So how much does that play?
It's amazing, man. Like when you practice, for example, here our halfway stage was at 60. So when you practice, you just need to do a 60 lap run because you can count on it going 60 straight laps. And very rarely do we have those races where it's, caution that mixes the stage up. We'll get them every now and then, and it makes things interesting with the tire strategies and whatnot. But for the most part, the people that gamble on saving a set or pitting really early or trying to stay out really late, it's more of a gamble than just sticking to, almost splitting the stage in half. You want to just split it 30 laps, maybe 35, maybe 40. But other than that, you can pretty much count on it staying green, which it's amazing, man. I've been in a few leagues and a lot of them were just, 10 lap run, pace laps, 10 lap run, pace laps. It's amazing to be able to do these long runs here and actually battle it out with these guys on fresh tires, on medium tires, and then like when the tires completely wear out. It's great racing, man, because everybody here is so clean and respectful, and you can race the guy next to you hard, and they're not going to make a mistake because everybody here is extremely good and extremely clean.
That all depends on what kind of day Kyle's having at the end of the day, though.
Yeah,
but, Kyle's having a bad day, you don't go next to him. You try to stay completely far away from him. But outside of that, it's all good. Tanner Thues collects the win here today. Tanner, who do you want to thank for getting it all done? I'll tell you, I'm going to help you out right now. You better thank somebody first, and it better not be me.
I'll thank my first favorite person to talk to on Wednesdays, and that'd be Leanne. Tommy Boy's my second favorite guy to talk to on Wednesdays.
He's reeling it. He's backstepping.
I thank all the fans that tune in. Kyle for putting on an amazing league, man. All the great drivers out here. I do want to send a little shout out to our buddy Rick Helms out here. His wife Elaine is having some tough times right now, and we just want to let her know we're all thinking about her out here, and hope things get well there. We love racing with Rick out here. Definitely thoughts and prayers sending his way.
Absolutely there. Helmstrong here in the NSRL and all over CWTV. Tanner, thanks so much. I loved seeing you backtracking here today. Nothing more funny than talking to you on a Wednesday, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You got it. And that's all we got for you guys here today. Thank you so much for tuning in to CWTV. Let's ask one more question of somebody. I thought Kentucky was your track, sir.
Not in the cup cars.
Oh.
Not with this aero package.
That was a very obvious statement here today. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in to the NSRL. Kyle, you guys do a great job. No other league that I call in the cup, I don't think, could go flag to flag at Kentucky really anywhere. So congrats again on just a fantastic league you've put together. I know I give you loads of stuff, but I got to be nice every now and then.
No, I know when you attack me, it's all out of love.
Well, I don't know about that. Let's not go too far